We just got the best adult Little Mermaid adaptation we're ever gonna see. It's Baja Irish Rico. The Mermaid. A lot of you guys probably haven't heard about this movie. It's a Cantonese Chinese movie made by Stephen Chow, the same guy who made Kung Fu Hustle and Shaolin Soccer, some of the best funniest kung fu movies ever made. Now this has been his best movie in years, and I'm so happy they brought it over to the States, and it was such a joy to watch. So he blends together drama, romance, action, comedy so well, and still gives a powerful message. And everything in this movie is just works well. It's funny, but at the same time, it's sad. Um, it it you never feel bored in this movie. It's really enjoyable, and it takes such a ridiculous concept. Like, let's be real, like Mermaids is the title of the movie, but it takes something so ridiculous and sends a message. Now, no spoilers or anything, but the message is obviously like take care of the environment, because the general summary of the movie is uh, this business guy who runs this big company basically has this sonar or this equipment that basically kills any marine life within a certain area, and within that, it's the mermaids who are getting destroyed. And even though mermaids are not really known to man very well, uh, they try to fight back and stop this guy from doing it. But in that, it sounds kind of like a drama action movie, but it really isn't. And you're going to be surprised because if you've seen Stephen Chow movies before, you know that he does action really well, very clean choreography, but over the top and just over the top action and hilarious. Now, this movie doesn't really have that much action, just to be completely honest. There is some towards the end, but none of it's like really like mind-boggling. It's more funny. This movie really just hits home on the romance because it really just takes part of. But I don't want to spoil anything, but it just shows a building of a relationship, and it's really moving, to be honest. The way they do it feels really genuine. Nothing, it doesn't feel forced, and it feels like real characters. And that's one thing I really have to commend. The characters were amazing in this. Deng Chao plays the businessman, and he does a great performance, being that like kind of snarky, cocky, arrogant businessman who's has all this money. And then Ling Yoon, she plays the mermaid, the main mermaid, who is the one who basically goes and talks with people. Um, they do great performances. The acting is great. All the supporting cast is great upon, but they're the main focus in the movie, and just the movie just surprisingly looks really well. The special effects don't, occasionally it feels dated in regards to like maybe Hollywood movies, but the the actual a lot of scenes look really well done. You can see that had a bigger budget than like a lot of other movies that you see from like foreign movies. Uh, but on top of that, uh, the details they put into a lot of the environments and uh, the story and just how well put and how well written these characters are and how moving they are and just how entertaining they are. Um, there's a reason this movie's been breaking box office records. This has already become the highest grossing Chinese movie of all time. Um, and it's hard to really explain much of it without spoiling. But it's just if you're going into this movie, it's hilarious. The comedy is still Stephen Chow esque. People messing up, people being over the top, people just being ridiculous. Funny dialogue, which translates well even into English. Um, and the only problems I did have with the movie is I felt it was a tad bit short. I could have wanted more. They could have gone a little deeper into maybe a little more of the backstory of maybe some of the mermaids. They didn't really do that. So the movie's really just focused on a relationship and a message. And the message that they hit home on the movie is basically the environment. And they do it in a way where it doesn't feel cheesy or corny or like they force it in. They actually do a decent message. And the way they put it is clean cut, clear, but it doesn't take away from the movie being funny or having great romance. Um, Top of that, the movie has a few cool Easter eggs. The sound effects are cool. All the mermaids swimming around look great. The image quality is crystal clear. Like I don't know if that not a big thing, but it just looked really well done. Um, but overall, just Stephen Chow has hit it again with a great movie. It's hilarious. It's so much fun. You're not going to be bored. It's an over the top concept, but it works really well. Hits home on a message. Does romance in a way that you're not going to be bored, and it's not like roll your eyes, and you're not like, oh, I don't want to see this. Like you're gonna, this is an amazing movie. You're gonna love it, and go see it. It's only in select theaters right now in America. If one is close by to you, I really suggest going and seeing it. You won't regret it. And especially if you're a Stephen Chow fan, you're gonna love it. This is another movie, another great film by him. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.